Hey, deserving listeners, 90 Day Fiancé. My name is Dr. Kirk Honda. I'm a therapist and a professor. As I always say, don't use YouTube as a replacement for therapy. If you need a therapist, get one. You deserve it. Let's watch.
Speeding.
To catch you up, they're starting this next scene with Liz driving down the road crying. So something happened off camera, or there's going to be a flashback or something.
What happened?
Ed canceled the wedding.
I mean, it's not surprising that I guess we don't know if he just canceled the wedding and didn't break up with her, or he broke up with her and therefore the wedding is canceled. The latter is more likely and has happened before, right? I don't know if a wedding has been called off, but marriages have been, they've been engaged for a long time. They've had their engagement party years ago. Anyway, so par for the course, something triggered him, made him insecure. He flew off the handle. She tried to put up boundaries, do what she could to salvage things, and then he broke up with her and ran off. That is the pattern. So we're, I guess, going to learn what's going to happen. One thing I will say, I didn't react to this in the moment, but there's been a lot of talk about whether or not he is for real or not, whether or not the relationship is real, or whether or not the marriage is real or something. When he was talking with Liz's mom, his assumption was that Liz's mom was worried about whether or not the intentions were real, or that the marriage was real, or the relationship was real, that he was real. And I was thinking, I don't think people are necessarily concerned about that. I think they're concerned about whether or not you're abusive or not. I don't think anyone is questioning the legitimacy of your intentions, because if you had false intentions, you wouldn't have been with her this long in all likelihood. But anyway, it makes me, I'm just going to throw this out there because it's my reaction, that they, or he, decided to eke out one more season, maybe. I don't know. And he had already decided that the relationship wasn't going to work, and they're like, "Whoa, it'd be this drama. We could create this wedding, and then if we break up, it'll just be one more season of notoriety or money or Instagram followers or something." Normally I don't think that sort of thing, or I don't talk about it, because it's always possible, of course, but unless there's something overt, then I just will go with the assumption that they're on the up and up. Of course, I'm never gonna put money down on they're on the up and up, because I can't know. But if it is shenanigans, if it is fake, then it changes my reaction, because it changes what I think is happening, really, But I don't know. So I'll just throw that out there as something to keep an eye out for.
I don't know. There's just a loss of words. I don't know. A few nights ago, Ed and I got in an argument in front of his family. His sister was at the house.
Okay, so we're learning that a few nights ago they got in a fight, and it was in front of their family, right? So, okay.
Ed made dinner, taco pasta, but then Riley's dish was just way too spicy for her. And Ed pretty much just told her, stop being a baby.
Yikes. Wow. And we could see him doing that, right? We could see his insecurity being such that he is putting himself out there to cook something. And you could imagine him being a little grandiose with it, of, I'm going to make my special thing and look at me. And then to have someone consider it to not be good enough or something. And okay, I mean, even if the kid was being dramatic, kids will be dramatic sometimes, just let it go. At the very least, you're not going to escalate things. I'm going to assume that Riley was doing everything she could not to say something, right? I'm going to take a guess and say that Riley tried to choke it down for a while, couldn't take it. Someone noticed, you're not eating it. She's like, yeah, because that's my impression of Riley. And then, well, maybe we'll get a description here. All right, just chiming in here. The rest of this episode will be just for members of the YouTube channel. So if you want to see this full video, become a member. Otherwise, please take care of yourself because you deserve it. You really, really do.